Versailles, actually. Yeah, close to Versailles. Sorry.
No, I actually don't know where we are right now. In France somewhere.
I'm guessing Paris. The race being called Paris-Nice probably a good bet, but exactly where in Paris I have no idea.
Le Perret de Yvelines. It's a little bit southwest from Paris.
Yeah, I think it's challenging. First stage of Paris-Nice is always very, very nervous. So first of all, we need to make sure that Ben is in a good position. Then depending on the final climbs, we will decide if either Bling or me is going for the sprint.
Aussie, fun, and a good vibe. Oh, a good vibe. Maybe I could just go a good vibe actually. Three words.
1,000 meters remaining. There comes the turn. We've had a really active finale. Riders jostling, fighting for position currently. A couple of riders. Fred Wright's still there. They're starting to move forward, Fedorov. There is Milano who's starting to move forward for UAE Team Emirates. Now on the front is Wright. Wright Bavarian victorious, who's trying to go for glory here. Now Merlier goes on the left-hand side. Tim Merlier is challenging alongside our Airbnb hotel. Merlier wins stage 1 into left.
Yeah, people were lighting it up on
pick a team.
2 climbs on the final.
Scenarios.
And I was luckily able to hang on. In the end, team held back, had to pull back the 3 riders in front to have a bunch sprint. Fortunately, didn't really have a clear run, was too much start-stop. And I finished just in the top 10, I think.
I have no idea where we are. No, I know where we are. We're where we started, but I don't know the name of the town we're in. But we're back where we started. The nickname. It's the Race to the Sun.
Correct.
Yeah, nice.
Course to the Soleil. Race to the Sun. Race to the Sun.
So this is the standard sort of weather we have up in north, and then normally as we go further south, we arrive in the sun in Nice.
In the sunshine.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have leg warmers, winter booties, skin suit, gilet, and just a gabba. It's not so cold. Could be worse.
Yeah, for the sign-on I got the Gabba, then a vest, underneath the skin suit, and an undershirt.
Everyone has a different style. I go for a rain jacket on top, a thermal vest, my skin suit, and then a thermal undershirt.
I think it's better to start a little bit earlier, but of course if you want to go for the podium or even to dream about victory, you need to have the timing completely on point.
Typically this stage today is one of the most stressful stages of the whole calendar, the whole year that we do. But there's very little wind today, so it's going to be less stressful.
Everyone fights for the right-hand turn. There's a crash. One rider from Total Energies down. Also looks as though the green jerseys. Luke Durbridge, the Australian road race champion for Jaco Alula, is caught up. And the chain's off. 1 kilometre remains under the Flamme Rouge. Things go early, and this is Axel Zengler who's trying to go for glory. And it's Tim Merlier who's trying to go for back-to-back stage victories. Nobody can challenge. Nobody can challenge. Tim Merlier makes it back-to-back wins, and he wins in Bellegarde.
First of all, it seems like we lost Durbridge, which is a big problem. Apart from that, I'm a little bit disappointed with the sprint. Bling set me up pretty well going into the final, but then should have kept pushing forward instead of searching for the wheels. In the end,
Wait, we was just hanging.
Less than I started with. Caps off, leg warmers are off. Kept the arm warmers. It's not actually cold, but it does save your skin if you go down. If you look at the weather forecast, it's not so sunny in the next 4 days. Well, pretty much there's an undershirt, but does it really count? One layer.
I can't keep on losing you.
We're here at the Magny-Koers racetrack. So today we're going to have the team time trial here. Really interesting to see how it goes today.
I think riding together as a team, especially now with the event that we have to finish. Just the first guy is the main guy to finish. So I think there's a lot of tactics behind it now, where we can sacrifice some guys early and leave maybe the stronger guys or the GC guys for the final. So
it's always a lot of fun when it goes well, and in the end I think for me it's much less hard than an individual time trial, because it's just like you're so focused on everything around, so time goes quick.
I think it's the stress of not wanting to let your mates down.
So it's about racing without ego.
Jake Lula, fastest of the 3 teams now through the intermediate check. That was Michael Hepburn who was dropped down. Look at this, a real sting on the way into Nevers. They're looking after Ben O'Connor here without doubt. What an effort by Jake Lula. They've always been one of the top teams in this discipline. They look the part this year with their snazzy new kits. They've always had some of the best gear, and they've got one of the top coaches, haven't they? Marco Pinotti, who still looks after the team time trialing at this team.
That was actually the fastest we could have done it. From what I heard, it was a good time. It's already the first early split, so we'll see once the day's all over. But I think we can be happy with what we did.
obviously with these triple Ts, it's difficult when you can finish with just one guy or the whole team. But we try to prioritise it that the strongest guys in this sort of finish and our GC guy try and come to the line first. And I was just told just to go full gas for the last kilometre. Try and gain as much time as we could, and Ben just try and hold my wheel, and I think we gained as much time as possible doing that.
We don't know the result at the end, but I'm very happy of the performance of the rider they did. Max, I know. you told me you were ready, and you came ready.
What's it going to be? They're coming up to the finish line. Visma Lease Bike stopped the clock with 30 minutes and 26 seconds, 14 seconds to the good of Jaco Alula.
Overall, we can still be proud. I think we did a really good ride. Obviously, we missed Durbo quite a bit, but I think with him would have been a good chance. But I think we can still be proud. We did a good time.
Unfortunately, we lost one of our main men, Durbo, yesterday. So get well soon, mate. Heal up.
Amazing ride yesterday, guys. Really well executed. This team has a long history in terms of time trials, but you still got to get out there and do it. So really impressive stuff. Really well executed. So now we move into time.
How many French what?
Departments.
54.
Absolutely zero idea. I would say 5.
I don't know, 20.
I think 7 or 8.
13?
Probably same kind of thing as last time this mountain top. I don't think too much will happen before then, but yeah, it's a really tricky, twisty stage, so I think it will be pretty hard by the time we get there.
We're being stopped. Here we go. 45 kilometres to go, and it seems as though there's a neutralisation. Take it on anyway. Off we go again. As it stands though, it could be his mate about to pull it on. But what has Vingegaard got left? And he's dying in this effort here. Here comes Almeida, they're going to pick him again. That victory is once more for Jonas Vingegaard, that much
Struck with a pretty heavy hail and ice shower there in the middle of the stage. It came out of nowhere.
really not knowing what was going to happen, and the bunch was stuck on the side of the mountain. The bullpen got pretty cold during that period. Yesterday was a great day for us, today not so good, but there's still a lot of racing here and the guys are going well. It was pretty unfortunate, but yeah, we're not done with this Pyrenees.
Still got that feeling, but I'm too old to die young.
Yeah, today's I think 210 kilometres almost. The boys have got some pretty ordinary conditions again. The race to the sun hasn't come to fruition yet.
Hopefully we stay dry. It's currently raining a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be a pretty hectic day. A lot of crosswind and a sketchy final, so hopefully we'll stay safe and set up Max for the final.
Yeah, it's going to be a long day, but we have tailwind all day, so hopefully it goes fast. As long as the rain holds off, but actually now that I say that, I think it's starting to rain, so yeah, we'll see how we go.
I can't wait. So much looking forward. Breakfast was pretty big. A couple of pancakes, bit of bread, omelette, avocado, usual stuff. And then in the race, it's for me like always more than 100 grams of carbs per hour.
1 bottle of beef carbo and 1 bottle of water. But we'll see how's the weather. Maybe we can do some hot tea for the boys. It's cold.
So I think it'll be a pretty spicy day. I think a little bit of rain too, and quite a lot of wind today. So it'll be interesting with a very technical final.
Boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird ass jewelry. I'm gonna take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top 5.
650 metres to go.
Take off the real world outside. Take off your idols. Take off the runway. Take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro Pay. 5-day stay. Take off for the
Another very, very cold and wet day here in Pyrenees. Grueling conditions for the guys. Yeah, there was wind coming down this part of the coast, and as we finally hit what's supposed to be the race to the sun. Tomorrow, shortened stage, too much snow on the climb in the middle of the stage, so we'll go straight up the valley and finish, I believe it's called Aron.
Looks like the weather from the start is going to be like 2 degrees. As you can see, some little snow flakes coming down. Well, yeah, at least they know it's cold already, so yeah, they have to put warm clothing on, and in the feed zones we can provide them hot drinks and stuff like this. You have to stay warm from the start. Once you get cold, it's already too late.
1,100.
1,300.
1,200 kilometers.
Average 150, 160, 7, 1,200 something.
I don't think I did a bad climb, considering probably the mental state that you're in, given the situation. You know, boys just dropping the wheels, and that was it. You know, you weren't even that poorly positioned because the front group wasn't that many guys, 40 maybe. Just got to move on to the next one.
There's Max Waldscheid at the top as well. Brakes gap has been allowed to grow to 144. Michael Matthews next to go, not for the first time today. Movistar thinking about getting on the act. You're looking at O'Connor here, Skenmoser, Alaphilippe. Team 2 that feeling that.
Final measure with the run to the line, as we can see.
It's at home, comes of age.
My mistake, but all day was really hard. It was actually, yeah, it was much harder than yesterday, so missing a little bit, but yeah, on to tomorrow, I guess.
Get through the last little kickers and put Ben in a good position at the bottom of the climb here, and yeah, I think the whole team did a really great job today. I think everyone was really on their toes and knew what we needed to do. So I think we executed the plan really well.
The sun is out, at least here at the start. I don't know, we have to see how it is at the finish line, but for now it looks good. Today it's a little bit shorter stage. They took out some climbs due to the bad weather, so it's only 109 kilometers today.
Yeah, maybe to the ability to warm up my hands and feet at any given moment.
To know when it will split at each time, at each moment. Full knowledge. Kilometre 50k. This will be.
An extra 200 watts.
Yeah, I think it's quite easy. Don't get cold.
Like a teleport through the rain to the sunshine.
This weekend will be about trying to be aggressive and going early.
Real feel 0 degrees. Oh my God. It is also snowing now properly. The breakaway on the way to get there first as it stands. They have over 3 minutes of a lead. And you're looking at Mauro Schmid, the Swiss champion. His teammate also in this break, Kellen O'Brien.
We can see here these two now are just starting to walk together.
Back, the pat on the back from O'Brien. Michael Storer and Mauro Schmid.
Rid of Schmidt, he can really push on here and go close to give it 100% all the way to the line.
Back in a big time. Super.
Yeah, the goal was to get in the break, and I wasn't expecting that the break goes in the first kilometer, but I went behind the car and got a gap pretty quick, so was happy to be there. And then I felt super good. Just tried to save the legs of the last climb and do a good pace to the finish. Unfortunately, couldn't really follow Storer, but I tried as hard as I can, and I think I can be quite happy with second. Cal did a really nice and long pull, so helped a lot also for the morale. And then I just had to try to follow, but yeah, it was really good, nice day.
Definitely wanted to be super aggressive today with everybody. It was a very hard climb, 10k into the stage. I think Mara went from the start, and yeah, it was a big group, and we knew around 2 minutes we figured at the bottom of the last climb. And yeah, great ride from Mara, but yeah, he just came up against a stronger Michael Storer.
I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together.
We want to finish this week off with a performance today we can be proud of. I think we've still got a strong team.
Grim. Cold. Yeah, cold. Maybe me actually. Me or Mauro?
Ben or Mauro, yeah.
Just lay down and have a coffee, yeah. Yeah, the legs are good. Obviously, it was quite a hard day in the break yesterday, so I will see how the legs are on today's stage. But I think I will try again, and maybe today will be one spot further up.
Sheffield not quite threatening his teammate Arnesman just yet. Yellow jersey's just pulled out that bit much more time on the white jersey again. All guts, all glory, and time to celebrate. Sheffield with a first World Tour win.
Our initial plan was for me to be in the breakaway. A bit of bad luck as well, it was a crash at the bottom of the first long climb. So I was pretty much last wheel, but ended up not too bad. If I raced a normal race, I would have been with the front boys just there, but in the end I'm happy with how it went. Well, I'm better today than I was throughout the week, so it's nice progress. I think I'm just a couple of weeks short, so hopefully next week in Catalunya, things can be better.